Goon, Last of the Enforcers stars Sean William Scott, Alison Pill, Liev Schreiber, Jay Baruchel, Wyatt Russell and Alicia Cuthbert, and is a sequel to the 2011 ice hockey movie, Goon. And I enjoyed this movie, it surprised me. I didn't even realise this movie was coming out. I didn't know anything about the sequel at all. I liked the original from 2011. It was a surprise to me because it wasn't really something I expected to like. I've never really been a fan of Sean William Scott. I've liked him in the American Pie movies, but that's about it. But in the original Goon, which I have behind me here, is brilliant. It's like the role he was born to play. And like I said, it was a surprise. I do like ice hockey. Not really seen many ice hockey films, like the Mighty Ducks and Slapshot and that, but it's a good comedy. Basically, in the sequel, Last of the Enforcers, Doug Glatt is now the captain of the Halifax Islanders, and there's a new rival enforcer on the scene, played by Wyatt Russell. And when he faces up against him and they have a fight on the ice, he injured his shoulder, which pretty much ends his career. And he has to get a real job once he's out of commission in insurance, which he doesn't really like. And then the enforcer, Russell Wyatt, becomes the new captain of the Halifax Islanders and takes over his role. And then he seeks the help of Liev Schreiber's character from the first movie to train him to become an ice hockey player again and basically learn to punch with his left rather than his right. And yeah, like I said, that's the basis of the story anyway. But like I said, I enjoyed this movie too. I didn't find it as funny as the first Goon, but I enjoyed seeing the characters again. I enjoyed seeing where they were in their lives. Sean William Scott is now married to Alison Pill's character. She's pregnant, so they're expecting a family, and whenever he goes out to play hockey, she's worried that he's going to get seriously hurt, and not being able to be there for their newborn. Again, Sean William Scott's really good as Doug Glatt. He's pretty dumb. He's a dumb character, but a lovable dumb character, and pretty much every character from the first one are there. LaFlemme, he's good. I can't remember the actor's name, but he's like the star of the Halifax Islanders. TJ Miller's in it. He's pretty funny. He plays like a sports desk host. Some sports news channel. He's pretty funny in this. Alicia Cuthbert, she's pretty funny as well. She kind of, Alison Pill's more serious in this, so she kind of takes over the female comedy role in this film. And it's good to see Liev Schreiber again. The one thing I did notice about this film is it kind of rips off Rocky 2 in a way. in a beat for beat rip-off, kind of. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because, what better way to do a sports sequel than to do one of the best sports sequels, which is Rocky 2. It was just, when I was watching it, it was kind of funny. Rocky 2, Rocky's injured, he has to give up being a boxer, he has to get a proper job. His wife's pregnant, she's worried about him. He goes and trains to be, he doesn't like his real job and he misses boxing and things like that. And pretty much the same happens in this. Doug, he gets injured at the start, gets a proper job, doesn't like it, misses being an ice hockey player, his wife's pregnant, she's worried that he's going to become an ice hockey player again and get seriously injured. But yeah, it's good. Like I said, it's not as funny as the first Goon, but I did enjoy watching it, and I do recommend watching the second one. Like I said, as well, it was a surprise. I didn't actually know there was making a sequel. I mean, it's not exactly a film that's demanding a sequel, to be honest. And to be honest, since Goon's been made, what has Sean William Scott been in? I can't quite remember which came out first, Goon or American Pie Reunion. But those were the last two films he's kind of done, which, and then he's kind of like disappeared into obscurity, and now he's back with Goon, Last of the Enforcers. So I actually hope it does well, just to, put Sean William Scott back in the spotlight, because like I said, I did like him in the American Pie movies, and I do like him in the Goon movies. The violence in the film is good. You know, the ice hockey violence, it is kind of cartoonish in a way. You know, some of the way they're stylized blows in slow motion and stuff, and you know, the way that they're getting it, they would obviously be more seriously injured than they actually are in the movie. But all in all, it's good. Jay Baruchel, he returns as Douglas's best friend, and he wrote the first Goon, but in this one, he writes and directs. I think this is his directorial debut, and he does a pretty good job. I can't remember the guy who directed Goon, the first one, but he, you know, obviously he didn't want to come back. So Jay Baruchel has taken over the director's chair, and he does, you know, a fine job, to be honest. It's good. Overall, I did actually like this movie quite a bit, to be honest. So I'm going to give this a rating of B-. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys, about Goon Last of the Enforcers. Have you seen the movie yet? Did you like the first Goon? What was your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Sean William Scott? You know, do you want to see him in more movies now? Because where has he been all this time? Yeah, write in my comments down below, guys. Like and share my channel. And remember, stay heroic.